Okay, folks, I think I found this in the wheelie bin this morning. I think it was this morning. My memory is not too good, but yeah, this is not good for me because it relies on short-term memory and hippocampus memory to be a success. And forget it, I can't do it. It's too hard, as I used to say as a kid when I used to explode into a rage trying to learn something new at school or at kindergarten or at home. So it's a disability, folks. Still hasn't been diagnosed. I have got another diagnosis, another disability that has been diagnosed, and basically it gives me access to Centrelink, it gives me access to housing and shit, and basically, I don't want to say what it is because I'm too ashamed of it. It's got a stigma attached, but there are other disabilities as well that have not been diagnosed, that need to be diagnosed, like the brain damage I had at birth, and I also do believe I have high-functioning autism. Both have been undiagnosed, folks. And this is what we're photocopying, folks. A course guide. And I'm not good at doing courses, folks, as you know. That's what you need, and we're interested in this little froggy. So, yeah, I'm not able to study, I'm not able to learn very well new things. It's really difficult, folks, if not impossible, and it's actually gotten worse as I've aged. The memory problems are a lot worse now than they ever were, and I just can't remember things, and it really is difficult, and trying to go through a course would be just a joke. Wouldn't be fucking funny, but it would be a joke. Trying to overcome my disability, thinking I can do it, just because I say I can do it. And speaking, I've just lost my settings. So yeah, there's only so much you can do when your brain is fucked up from birth. I had a cord wound around my neck and I came out feet first. Very traumatic birth, and I was put into what I think it's called a incubator here in Australia, but I was told it was a humidity crib. Whatever it's called, it's one of those little see-through plastic things that have little armholes with gloves attached so people can put their hands in and handle the child. And I was in one of those for 2 days, and it probably saved some of my memory being in that thing, but it didn't. My mum used to tell me that they were partying while I was being born, because I was born on the 1st of January. And basically, I think I was told they were partying while I was being born, which was a real irresponsible thing they did, because they probably could have saved more of my brain, my functioning. This looks good. They could have saved more of my functioning, and I could have probably had better head start on things. I'm also extremely smart in other areas of my functioning, which is the high functioning autism, and basically it's very hard apparently for women and girls to get diagnosed, and a lot of people who get diagnosed with high functioning autism these days are in their mid years or even their old age when they finally get a diagnosis. So I'm not going to lose hope that I'm going to find out. I will find out eventually. My mum, what was I saying? Not my mum. I'm trying to think. Shit, I've forgotten. I've lost my train of thought. Fuck ups. Okay, this froggy is going to be something. But basically, I really struggled throughout my school years. I struggled throughout my work years. I now have to work in supported employment, or what they used to call a sheltered workshop many years ago. That's what it used to be, and I just can't make much money from my art. I want to focus here on what I can do, and the high functioning autism gives me the passion and the drive to do what I'm doing here. And I still struggle with the low functioning parts, like the memory, the hippocampus and the short-term memory functions that have been damaged when I was born. And I'm going to enlarge it more on the horizontal. That's looking good. So I'm going to try and focus on what I can do, folks, not what I can't do. I know I can't remember things. I know I can't learn. I can't go and study electronics. I was talking to my mum about about something to do with electronics, and she came up and said, "Oh, why don't you do it?" I was talking about coding, and I was saying, "Why don't you do a course?" I thought, "What? A course? No, I can't do a fucking course. No, I can't do it, folks. Fucking too fucking hard, folks. Like what I say as a child. I wish I could though. You know, it would be nice if I could learn and pick something that I like and just learn it, you know, like how to be a photocopier technician. Because I couldn't be a photocopier technician when I was fucked up like that. And I really wish I didn't have to take these memory problems into consideration with everything I do, but I have to, because what else can I do, folks? I'm basically screwed when it comes to my memory. But I'm not going to let that stop me from succeeding as an artist, because I'm going to try and get on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9 and let them see my talent and let them focus on what I'm good at and screw what I can't do. Yeah, screw what I can't fucking do, folks. I'm not interested. You know, it's like, fuck off disability, fuck off brain damage. You're not going to take my fucking life and turn it into a fuckhole. I'm going to beat you, fuckwit! So I'm going to fucking beat the shit out of my disability. I'm going to fucking break down the barriers. I'm going to keep the hoardings in, so as to speak. I'm not going to let my disability stop me from getting success in life as an artist. And I want to one day, I look forward to the day when they have the technology to fix the brain damage, or the medicine to fix the brain damage, and one day I'm going to redesign the photocopier from scratch. I don't care. The high functioning autism I see as more of an asset than a problem now. It used to cause me to get teased and bullied at school, but it doesn't seem to happen very often now, so I'm really glad I got it, because even though I haven't got the diagnosis yet, folks, I'm hoping to get diagnosed by a man who's an expert on this topic, a world acclaimed expert. His name is Dr. Tony Attwood. If there's anyone that's going to sort out this issue of diagnosis, it's got to be him, folks. He's one of the best experts, and I want to see him for my autism, or Asperger's, I think they used to call it. High functioning autism used to be called Asperger's, and basically it's often worn as a badge of honour. And people still use the term Asperger's because they're proud, and it's something to be proud of. And I look forward to getting an actual diagnosis to put any doubts to sleep. And that's come up looking really quite nice. I think I can now call this demo quits.